Ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the middleweight division. Introducing to you firstly, boxing out of the red corner, wearing the white cloth shorts trimmed with black. At the weight he's scaled 11 stone 4 pounds. From 10 contests he has 6 wins, 1 of those wins coming by way of knockout and 4 defeats. Presenting from Birmingham, D. Mitchell. And opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the silver cloth shorts trimmed with blue. At the weight he scaled 11 stone 6 pounds. From 3 contests he has 3 wins, 1 of those wins coming by way of knockout. Presenting from Sunderland, the undefeated Johnson McClumha. Timekeeper at the bell is Mr. Stuart Lithgow, and the referee in charge of the action is Mr. Andrew Wright from Newcastle for 3-minute rounds.
You stop when I tell you to, you break when I tell you to. In the event of a knockdown, you'll go to a neutral corner and you'll stay there until I tell you box on. You defend yourself all times. Touch gloves now, good luck to you both.
Four rounds of middleweight between Johnson McClumha and D. Mitchell. McClumha in his silver and blue trunks, Mitchell in the black and white. McClumha, another local man, 3 fights, 3 wins. And came into the pro game with a reputation as one to watch, but thanks to a bit of hand troubles, only had 3 fights in 18 months, which isn't really busy enough at that stage of your career, Spencer.
No, it certainly isn't, but I know Frank Maloney's got high hopes for McClumha. Told me he was one to watch, so I'm looking forward to seeing this one starting nicely here, working well behind the jab and really loading up with that hook, and Mitchell just seemed to be stunned there momentarily.
Mitchell taking this fight at short notice. McClumha just looking to let that right hand go. Stiff left hand.
Yeah, nice solid look about McClumha and working the jab. Well there, doubling up, just catching Mitchell. McClumha again getting off with the jab and looking to switch those attacks down to the body. There's that left hook again, just round the back of the guard of Mitchell.
And he's proving a pretty easy target to hit at the minute, D. Mitchell. Standing straight in front of Johnson McClumha. Again, that jab flicks out and just knocks the head back.
Yeah, Mitchell fighting out of that tight stance. McClumha got to be careful with the counter punches from Mitchell. A good solid start here.
Mitchell's getting used to the TV cameras. This is the 3rd time in a row. He's been on Sky Fight Night last week. Lost over 6 rounds to Nick Quigley, Robin Park Arena in Wigan, and Prince Aaron Brian Rose card. Time before that, he was at York Hall. On the night we saw Colin Lyons pull off that tremendous win against Lee Purdy. Clubbing left hand.
Yeah, really driving that shot in, isn't he, round the back of the guard of Mitchell, landing a good solid right hand as well.
He's taking a bit of punishment here, D. Mitchell, into the final few seconds of the 1st round.
Yeah, Mitchell covering up nice and tight, but not really giving us too much lateral movement. And again, good left hook there from McClumha.
An impressive start by Johnson McClumha.
Fill your lungs. Fill your lungs. How are you feeling? All right. Listen to me. Straight lead hand, straight backhand, straight shots down the pipe, down the pipe. A bit of biting in now and again. Not all the time, just because you get strong later. All right, you're boxing beautiful. We don't need to go in with 4-punch combinations.
This is some good work in that opening round from McClumha. There's that left hook I was talking about, just stunned Mitchell round the back of the guard. Lovely shot he picked out there, and a solid look from McClumha in that first round. Frank Maloney said he was a prospect to watch, and certainly looked decent enough there. Again, good right hands through the middle, and some excellent work there from McClumha in that opening round.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out, round 2.
Into the second round, and so far Johnson McClumha looks like he really means business. Hasn't been too busy in his professional career so far. You get the feeling he was itching to get into the ring, warming up backstage, just in a corridor at the Peter Lee Leisure Centre. This is a world away from the glamour and glitz of DC for King Khan.
Yes,
this is where it all starts.
It certainly is, but we all have to go through this. This is where it all begins, in these small sports halls. Nice attacks to the body there from McClumha. Really looking to drive that right hand through the middle, loading up with every single shot.
Digging in with that right uppercut through the guard of Mitchell. And he continues just to walk forward.
Yeah, Mitchell walking forward with that high guard, but not a lot of lateral movement, is allowing McClumha to pick his shots through the middle, switch the attacks downstairs as well.
McClumha just trying to pick his punches, waiting for an opening. Mitchell's not making this easy for him.
Well, Mitchell standing right in front of him, but McClumha choosing not to do a lot of work in the second round, picking his shots well. I'd just like to see him pushing out that jab a bit more, setting up his attacks.
Working that jab a little bit more now.
Well,
Getting
Mitchell
himself
really,
in a bit of trouble.
yeah, Mitchell really loading up with that right hand himself there, wasn't he? McClumha's got to be careful of that.
This has been a much more even round.
It's due to McClumha not really doing enough, taking too long to get off of his shots. He really does need to set those attacks up. Good right uppercut there from McClumha, but not enough of it. Just the single shots there. He needs to put those combinations together.
Looking to finish strongly. And as you say, puts 2 or 3 together and then backs off and keeps a distance. Always looking for that left hand, but it's catching the gloves.
Well, you just like to see him come through the middle with the right hand after that left hook. He's landing the shot, he's going round the back of the guard, but not following up with anything. Another close round there, but McClumha just stealing it on my card.
How you feeling? Feel your lungs? Right. 2 shots, 3 shots, and move your feet. Keep your focus. The lads are just going to get stronger here. If he starts to fancy his job, coming in, make sure he gets...
Some of the good work with that left hook again from McClumha. That really has been a success for him in this contest. There we see it going right round the guard of Mitchell. Mitchell, to his credit, taking the shot well, and there was that success with the right hand from Mitchell. Much closer round the second one. But McClumha just doing enough, but he has to get off of those shots first. You like to see him setting up his attacks behind the jab. He can't allow Mitchell to just walk forward, growing in confidence.
Corners, 10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 3.
Third round and into the second half of the contest, and interesting to hear what was being said in Johnson McClumpha's corner there. They were telling him that D. Mitchell is only going to get stronger and he doesn't want Mitchell to start fancying his chances.
Well, being only a 4-round contest, you'd have thought the words would be to go start picking it up, putting the combinations together. Don't go in a shell, don't wait too long, because if Mitchell grows in confidence, he'll start letting the shots go more.
McClumha was maybe guilty of just dropping that work rate a little bit in the second round after a strong opener.
This is where you'd like to see McClumha letting those combinations go. Lovely right uppercut through the middle there. Mitchell took that shot well though. Looking to set the attacks up himself.
Digging into the ribcage with that left hand there, McClumha. Good leverage on it, but he covers up well, doesn't he, Mitchell? He may be standing right in front of him, but it doesn't make him easy to hit.
Well, you know,
cleanly, anyway.
You know, Andy, he seems to be growing in confidence here. Starting to move his head a little bit, and he's looking for the combinations himself. McClumha needs to start pushing that jab out. Just waiting too long now. Mitchell's starting to get himself into this contest.
McClumha just trying to pop out the jab. And then looking for the left hander. Sweat spraying off the head of Mitchell, but again, he wasn't rocked by it, not at all. Beginning to look for that uppercut right up the middle a little bit more often now, McClumha, and it does seem to be getting through.
Yeah, he's got a good array of shots, McClumha, hasn't he, for a man of only 3 contests. Really does mix them up well to body and head.
Mitchell by far the more experienced man, of course.
Good right hand there from McClumha.
Looking to come forward once more. He's relentless. He may not come forward at any great pace, but he's gradually just rolling you down all the time, which puts a pressure of its own on.
Yeah, he's just been picking it up as this contest has gone on, this, hasn't he, Mitchell? Not doing enough for me to win the rounds, but certainly making it interesting.
Boxing well. Boxing well. Nice behind the jab there. Keep it there. Straight back and let's see some good stuff. You don't need to sound.
This is the last round, don't fuck it.
Now listen to this one. Last round. You've got everything, you're in front, he's got one chance. What's his chance? You're going to try and throw himself forward. Let him come on to him, bang, make sure you catch him with it. Don't let him think he's going to get any ground by rushing forward. If he rushes on.
Very good close, he can't fight close against you. He's just waiting for the jab because he's tall. So you have to finish the job. Every time they close, quick and move and cover. And cover.
Well, I think we can certainly expect a big finish here in this last round for Mitchell.
Yes?
Fourth and final round.
Fighters touch gloves at the start of the 4th and final round. McClumpha's corner making it clear to him that he needs to try and close this fight out. Apologies for any colourful language, but he's got an important job to do here, just his 4th professional fight. And his corner aware that D. Mitchell does represent a threat if he gets careless.
It's a nice start to the round from McClumha, picking the shots well. Some good left hook, straight right hands through the middle. And Mitchell just stalking forward, his head down, looking for a big finish here in the last round. He knows he's behind on the scorecards.
Well, the advice that Mitchell was getting in the minute between the third and fourth was that McClumha can't fight in close, encouraging him to get in there every opportunity. I'm not sure that's really the case, to be honest, but that may be the game plan for D. Mitchell in his final couple of minutes.
McClumha seems to work pretty well in the inside to me, works the body well, switches to the head, throws some good uppercuts as well. You'd just like to see him throw in a little bit more, McClumha. Nice work inside there again from McClumha, just looking for the openings, taking his time, showing good maturity for a guy who's only had 3 contests.
Nice right hand, straight through the guard that time, then goes to the body with the left.
Yeah, lovely shot, wasn't it? Keeping himself nice and tight there on the inside, really looking for those openings, not wasting anything at all, McClumha. This is nice work here.
Into the final minute of the contest. It's been hard fought.
Yeah, certainly been a good test here for McClumha. Dean Mitchell certainly come to win himself, didn't he? But McClumha, for me, landing the cleaner shots.
He's looking to up the work rate in this final round. Of course, a stoppage would be ideal in front of this northeast crowd from Sunderland himself, Johnson McClumha, but he showed good patience as well. It's not always possible to put on that grandstand finish.
Well, he showed good maturity, really. As I said, for someone who's only had 3 contests, he picks his shots well, he's been patient, and overall solid performance.
To the final few seconds. Bell goes, and referee Andrew Wright raises the right hand of Johnson McClumha, so a 4th win out of 4 in his pro career now. But he was made to work very, very hard.
Yeah, Dean Mitchell didn't come to lose, did he? He gave it his all, just fell short. McClumha, good array of punches, working everything, switching, body, head, throwing some good right uppercuts as well. Overall, impressive performance. There we see the total punches landed there from McClumha.
McClumha just was the more accurate, and that's what gave him the win. A perfect record for Johnson McClumha, 4 out of 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of middleweight action, referee Andrew Wright has scored this contest for Mitchell 36 points, for McClumha 40 points. Your winner, now undefeated in 4 professional contests, from Sunderland, Johnson McClumha.